The world of motoring is changing fast, faster than many of us ever anticipated. The rumble of combustion engines is slowly fading, replaced by the near-silent whir of electric motors. For decades, cars were simple engine in front, petrol in the tank, off you go, a straightforward equation of fuel, fire, and forward motion. The mechanics were understandable, the technology relatively unchanged for generations. We knew what to expect. But now, the electric vehicle revolution is here, surging forward with unstoppable momentum, and it's shaking everything up. The old rules no longer apply. The automotive landscape is being redrawn, and the players are changing. This isn't just an evolution, it's a full-blown revolution. At the center of this shift are two giants, titans of the electric age, battling for supremacy. Tesla and BYD. Two companies, two philosophies, one electrifying future. Tesla, led by the rocket-obsessed Elon Musk, a visionary entrepreneur who dreams of Mars and electric cars, turned electric cars into must-have tech, transforming them from niche vehicles into objects of desire, a status symbol for the modern age. Owning a Tesla became a statement, a declaration of embracing the future. Their approach, high-tech, minimalist, and bold, a sleek, futuristic aesthetic that captivated the world, making EVs cool and desirable. Tesla didn't just sell cars, they sold a lifestyle, an image of innovation and sustainability. On the other side, BYD, Build Your Dreams, a company with a less flamboyant but equally ambitious vision. Quietly grew from making phone batteries to becoming an industrial powerhouse, a manufacturing juggernaut capable of producing EVs on a massive scale. BYD's focus is on scale, efficiency, and affordability, making electric mobility accessible to the masses. Building EVs for everyday people, practical, reliable, and designed for the needs of families and commuters. This isn't just a sales race, it's more than just numbers on a spreadsheet. It's a battle for the future of personal transport, a fundamental shift in how we move ourselves and our goods. Tesla represents the high-tech, software-driven West, the cutting edge of innovation, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. BYD, the pragmatic, mass-market East, a focus on practicality, affordability, and meeting the needs of a vast and growing market. The outcome will shape what we drive, influencing the design, technology, and features of the vehicles we'll be using for decades, and how much we pay for years to come. The affordability and accessibility of electric vehicles will determine how quickly we transition to a sustainable future. It's a global showdown, a clash of ideologies, a competition that spans continents and cultures, and it's happening right now. The electric vehicle market is exploding, and these two companies are leading the charge. So, who will define the next era of driving? Who will win the hearts and wallets of consumers around the world? Let's dive in and find out. Let's explore the strategies, the technologies, and the personalities behind these two automotive giants. Grab a cup of tea, settle in. This is the story of Tesla versus BYD, the electric vehicle revolution, and the battle for the future of driving. Back in the day, before Tesla even existed, the idea of an electric car was almost laughable. It was something of a running joke. They were often slow, painfully slow, and their range was so limited that you'd be constantly worrying about finding a charging station. Road trips? Forget about it. And let's be honest, they were deeply uncool. The designs were uninspired, the technology felt clunky, and they just didn't appeal to anyone who cared about style or performance. They were seen as a compromise, an eco-friendly option that sacrificed everything else. Then Tesla arrived on the scene, a disruptor ready to shake things up. They weren't just focused on making a better electric car, they set out to create a better car, period. A vehicle that could compete with the best gasoline-powered cars on the market, without any compromises. The Model S stunned the world with its sleek design and impressive performance. It was fast, incredibly fast, stylish, turning heads wherever it went, and whisper quiet, offering a driving experience unlike anything else. Suddenly electric vehicles were exciting, desirable, and even cool. But what was Tesla's real genius? What was the secret sauce that made them so successful? It was their approach to rethinking the entire car experience from the ground up. They ditched the traditional dashboard cluttered with buttons and knobs, replacing it with one giant touchscreen that controlled almost every aspect of the car. And they pioneered over-the-air software updates, allowing cars to receive new features and improvements wirelessly. Suddenly, your car could improve overnight, gaining new capabilities and features without ever having to visit a service center. Tesla also invested heavily in building its own supercharger network, a network of fast charging stations strategically located along major highways. This effectively solved the problem of range anxiety, making long-distance travel in an electric car a realistic option. Gigafactories popped up worldwide, massive manufacturing plants designed to produce batteries and electric vehicles at scale. This allowed Tesla to control its own production, reduce costs, and scale up its operations at an unprecedented rate. And remarkably, they didn't even need to rely on traditional advertising. The cars themselves and their outspoken CEO, Elon Musk, generated so much buzz and media coverage that traditional advertising became almost unnecessary. Tesla's success forced the entire automotive industry to sit up and take notice, compelling them to take electric vehicles seriously. They didn't just make electric cars viable, they made them desirable, something people actually wanted to own. And with that, they fundamentally changed the automotive landscape forever. The electric age had truly begun, and there was no turning back. While Tesla grabbed headlines, BYD quietly built an empire in China. Starting with batteries for phones, BYD mastered large-scale, low-cost production. Their strategy? Focus on affordable, practical vehicles for the masses. Family cars, buses, taxis. BYD's secret weapon is vertical integration. They make almost every part themselves, from batteries to dashboards. This control keeps costs low and production steady even during global shortages. Backed by strong government support, BYD thrived in China's booming EV market. Now their lineup ranges from budget city cars to luxury SUVs. BYD's relentless focus on affordability and scale made them China's EV king, and now they're setting their sights on the world. The electric vehicle revolution is no longer a distant dream, it's a rapidly unfolding reality. And at the forefront of this transformation are two automotive giants, Tesla and BYD. These companies are not just building cars, they're shaping the future of transportation on a global scale. They are both vying for supremacy, expanding their reach to every corner of the planet. Tesla and BYD are taking on the world, but with very different playbooks. Their approaches to conquering the global market are as distinct as their company cultures. Each has its own unique vision for how to best serve the diverse needs of drivers worldwide. Tesla's approach is global uniformity, a strategy centered around creating a consistent brand experience across all markets. The same car, the same experience everywhere. Whether you're in California, Shanghai, or Berlin, the Tesla experience is designed to be virtually identical. This standardization extends from the vehicle design to the showroom experience. Gigafactories in key regions help them serve major markets efficiently. These strategically located production hubs allow Tesla to streamline its supply chain and reduce delivery times, ensuring that customers around the world can access their vehicles promptly. But a one-size-fits-all car doesn't always fit local needs. Different regions have unique driving conditions, regulatory requirements, and consumer preferences. BYD, meanwhile, adapts to each market, embracing a philosophy of localization and customization, offering different models and prices for different regions. This tailored approach allows them to cater to the specific demands of each local market. They partner with local distributors and build factories abroad, embedding themselves in local economies. By creating jobs and fostering relationships with local businesses, BYD aims to become an integral part of the communities they serve. This flexibility lets BYD respond to local tastes and avoid import tariffs. By adapting to local regulations and consumer preferences, BYD can navigate complex international markets more effectively. Tesla moves fast and sets trends. They are known for their cutting-edge technology and rapid innovation cycles. BYD moves carefully but thoroughly. They prioritize long-term sustainability and building strong relationships with local partners. Both are building global empires, establishing their presence in key markets around the world. But their strategies couldn't be more different. It's a fascinating contrast in approaches, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. The race for global EV dominance is on, and it will be captivating to see which strategy ultimately prevails. Tesla and BYD aren't just rivals. They're champions for their home countries, the US and China. Both benefit from massive government support, tax credits, subsidies, and policies favoring domestic production. China's support turned BYD into a powerhouse. US policies help Tesla stay competitive at home, but as BYD expands, it faces tariffs and political pushback in the West. The EV battle is now fought in showrooms and government halls alike. Under the hood, Tesla and BYD have very different priorities. Tesla is all about software, autopilot, over-the-air updates, and a car that feels like a rolling computer. BYD's focus is hardware, especially batteries. Their Blade battery is safer, cheaper, and a breakthrough in design. Tesla bets on code and connectivity. BYD bets on battery innovation and manufacturing muscle. It's brains versus brawn, software versus hardware. And both are pushing the boundaries of what an EV can be. For drivers, this rivalry is great news. Tesla and BYD are forcing the whole industry to innovate, improve, and lower prices. EVs are getting better. Longer range, faster charging, more choices. Tesla made EVs cool but expensive. BYD is making them affordable for millions. More competition means more options, better tech, and lower costs for everyone. The electric car is no longer a luxury. It's becoming mainstream. Your next car will be safer, smarter, and cheaper thanks to this battle. The winner, you the consumer. The future of driving is brighter than ever, and it's all because these two giants refuse to slow down. For investors, Tesla versus BYD is a high-stakes puzzle. Tesla is a bet on vision software and disruption with big risks and big rewards. BYD is about scale efficiency and steady growth but faces geopolitical hurdles. The choice high-tech dreams or industrial dominance, both are formidable but the risks and rewards are very different. So, who wins, Tesla or BYD? Tesla made EVs cool and set the standard, but BYD's scale and affordability are hard to beat. Tesla leads in tech and brand, BYD leads in cost and production. The real winner may be the company that brings EVs to the masses, not just the elite. Or maybe both will thrive. Tesla at the top end, BYD everywhere else. The race isn't over, it's just getting started. This battle will shape the future of cars, cities, and even global power. One thing's certain, the world is watching, the final lap is ahead. Who do you think will take the checkered flag?